In my book, I stated that one way by which people become poor or stay poor is through pride. Some people are too proud to go after that which has capacity to influence their lives positively. Some people are too proud. With the little they know, they are full of themselves. Pride is being full of yourself. Pride is that you are so full of yourself that you only look to yourself for answers. You are so full of yourself that nobody else matters. You are so full of yourself that you look bigger than everyone. You are so full of yourself that you feel you are better than everyone around you. Pride makes you become very big with nothing. Pride inflates you like a balloon. So pride is an empty air. It is an absolute trust in self. No man is sufficient by himself. No man is sufficient by himself. Pride is being sufficient in yourself. For our sufficiency is of God. And so very important, very important. And you see, pride, it strips you. It strips you of the need for what you need. It strips you of the need for what you need. It blinds you from seeing your real limitations while you focus on your basic achievements. Proud people, they go all out to buy the things they do not need so they can impress people who don't care. Proud people, they spend heavily on things basically to prove a point. They spend basically on things to prove a point. They spend to outshine. They spend to oppress. And because that is their focus, they need to spend again and again to stay on top. And when you keep buying, when you keep spending on things that you truly do not need or do not want, but you have to buy them to make a statement, it won't be long, you will be broke. Pride goes, fall follows. When you accommodate pride, you are creating a slippery ground for your fall. Pride is thinking that you are all in all. Pride is thinking that what you know is more than everything that is out there. Pride is thinking that because you are better than everybody else. Pride does not allow you see truly how much you need what you truly need. Humility is the ability to see the need in your life. Humility is accepting you have a need for God. Humility is accepting you have a need for knowledge. Humility is accepting you have a need for certain people in your life. Humility is accepting the need and creating room for more. So we must overcome pride. You see, I found out something, that truly speaking, what makes people rich is a heart matter. What makes people rich is inherent. If what you are within is faulty, many things you do without will not alter your life. We are human beings. We are meant to transform inside out. Pride is a thing of the heart. It doesn't show outside like that. But it is a huge limitation for abundance. It is a huge limitation for grace. And so, please, we must work as hard as we can to overcome this matter. Last week, before I ended, I began to talk about the place of time. I need to say some few things. After I left, I had some thoughts that I intend to make very clear. And this is one of it. You see, the place of time in success, the place of time in wealth creation cannot be overemphasized. Time is a resource. Time is a factor of production. Time is critical. How you use it matters in the school of prosperity. How you use it matters in the game of money. Time is important. But what do I want you to know today is this. You need to also know the time that you are in at a particular time. You need to know the seasons of life that you are in at a particular time. It is important because your ability to understand the time you are in, the ability for you to understand the seasons that you are in, will determine what you know to do and what you do with what you know. The old book says that the sons of Issachar, they understood the times and they knew what Israel ought to do. Listen to me. Sometimes you don't know what to do because you don't understand the time that you are in. Why? Because every season requires specific actions. Every season requires specific actions. When you ask a farmer, there is a time to sow, there is a time to cultivate, and there is a time to harvest. Yet, there you need to know that the time to be preparing the ground is different from the time to go ahead and start planting. It's also different for the time to cultivate what you have planted, add fertilizer, weed it, and then the time you are going to harvest. Every season requires specific actions. But when a man does not know the season that he is in, when a man does not know the season his business are in at a particular time, that man will not really know the one big thing that can change results for his life. And so it's important. It's important. Secondly, when I come to time, I need you to know you cannot continue to compare yourself with yourself. People who don't have understanding of time, they go out there competing with people they should be learning from. They go out there competing with people who have passed that timing in their own lives. You cannot be in season of planting and be comparing yourself with a man that is in the seasons of harvest. You cannot be in the time to sow and be competing with a man that is already in the seasons of his harvest. You cannot be in harvest and things are coming out of your ground and you are competing with men that are in their winters. It is no wonder they say those who compare themselves with themselves are foolish. They are not wise. They are not wise. Those two things, those two perspectives I'm bringing in is very, very important if you want to know. There was a phase in my life that what I needed most was to gather my seeds. They said we should learn from the ant. They first gather, then they harvest. You need to understand that at a particular season in I don't know the seasons you are in, but there's a time to gather. There is a time to scatter. There's a time you have to save the seeds you need. And then there's a time you have to scatter by investment the seeds you have. When I hear people begin to say saving is not really important, I discover they have no sufficient understanding of times and seasons in the circle of the game of money. The richest man in Babylon was teaching, and he says the first secret to cure poverty is the ability to keep a portion of what you have earned. Are you in the season of gathering? Are you in the season of keeping aside? Or are you in the season where you already have gathered seeds and now it's time for you to scatter them? You need to know the seasons you are. Stop competing with other people. Your journey is unique to you. Your life is your own. Take responsibility for your life. Appreciate the progress of other people and develop yourself to run your race.